Amandla! 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 Viva ANC, viva! Viva ANC, viva! Long live President Jacob Zuma, long live! Long live President Jacob Zuma, long live! Tina Mcholozi, Tina! Tina Mcholozi, Tina! Kokela Mcholozi, kokela! Phansi ngemidlwembe, phansi! Phansi ngama-rating agency, phansi! Asinandaba nama-rating agency, asinandaba! Bayasitusela ngerandi, bayasitusela! Thank you, comrades. Let me begin by welcoming the leadership present here today. Members of the NEC, of the ANC present, Comrade Mama Action, Comrade Nomvula Mokonyane. Let me also welcome the leadership of the NEC of the Youth League present, led by the SG, Comrade Jabulo Nzuza. Let me also welcome the leadership of provinces that is present here. I saw the Western Cape, I saw Limpopo, I might have seen Mpumalanga, but I believe all of them are here. You are also welcome. Welcome to the leadership of the region and branches of the ANC Youth League present. And also let me welcome the leadership of the PYA. In particular, I saw Kostas was here, Sasko is here, and the Young Communist League leadership present. And more importantly, also welcome the ministers and deputy ministers that were appointed by our President Jacob Zuma. In welcoming comrades, we must say as Gauteng, we are very happy with President Zuma's action. And we want to ensure that going forward, we are going to back him in whatever decision he takes, because the President has over time demonstrated that his interest is to ensure that our people are included in the mainstream economy. And people who are countering that are those who have turned themselves into security guards of white monopoly capital. Structures like the SACP and COSATU have demonstrated that they are security guards of white monopoly capital. Hence, as you can see, COSATU is failing to deliver in the interest of workers. But if leadership continues to be rich and richer every day, that's a sign that you are not in the interest of the workers. We cannot trust people like the SACP because they threaten one day to walk out of cabinet. But the following day, when they realize that they are safe, they say, no, we are remaining in our job. It is because for them, it's about employment. It's not about the working class. It's not about the National Democratic Revolution. It's about what must I take home to give to my kids and my wife and girlfriends and boyfriends. We cannot trust them. But without taking much time, comrades, you are welcome in Gauteng. This province is not a province of Mickey Mouse to play. Those who claim to go to the house, they are going to find us ready. This time we are not going to be standing. This time we are not going to be standing. This time we are going to be having some box and other things that we need to protect the house. President Street and South Street, they must come from the other side. But if they pass by us, they must not expect nice things. We are going to respond so that in future they know that is the revolutionary house for the people of South Africa and its members. Comrades, you are welcome in Gauteng. This is a province of the ANC. It will remain a province of the ANC. Don't be worried about some of our people, some of our leaders who speak funny things on TV. They get excited when they see TV and cameras. They are not used to it. So we are not worried. Amanda!
Amandla. Thank you, Comrade Chairperson. Comrades, as we are proceeding, just in 2 minutes, Comrade Kosa Secretary General, Comrade Sasko Secretary General, to just come and greet comrades that are in the stadium. Secretary General of COSAS. Where's Kulagare? He ran away. Where's Tembani? Viva Sasko, viva! Oh, there's Kulagare. Viva COSAS, viva! Viva COSAS, viva! Each one! Each one! Teach one! Each one! One student! One student!
Viva petrol bomb, viva! Viva petrol bomb, viva! Protect Lutuli House, protect! Fight fire! Fight fire! Fight fire! Protect Lutuli House, protect! Away Musimaimani, away! Away Julius, away! Away racist Helen Zine, away! Forward Nomshonozu Jacob, President Jacob Zuma, forward! Forward Nomshonozu, forward! Ndashayela kuPresident wethu uMongameli Zuma izandla nje abasizwe. Can they hear how happy we are? Shaya mafleti, uskrime, uthi wafika ekhaya ungabi ne-voice. Amandla! Comrades, let us show eNCA what a mass is. Can you react? Can you echo this power you are talking about? Amandla! Let's make another one today. Amandla! Awatu! Forward, Namalala, forward! Protect Lutuli House, protect! We told them in Cape Town, if you notice during the last parliamentary sitting, when the president was delivering his State of the Nation, there was no EFF in the gallery because COSAS had blocked the entrance. And we are saying that the next time the EFF wants to disrupt Parliament, we're going to disrupt their offices in Braamfontein. That is what we mean when we say we'll fight fire with fire. Julius will have to run, leave Cape Town to watch his office because we will burn it down if it does not behave in Parliament. That is not the property of anybody but the country. And we're not even worried because we know Johan Rupert has insurance for that building. So it's fine. If we burn it, they will repaint it again. As the Congress of South African Students want to put it categorically here, that there's 30 million learners in South Africa. And President Zuma is going nowhere. They can keep their ranks, they can keep their junk status. In any case, we have not understood that it's not taught in the classroom. So we don't even know what junk status is. The ANC. The ANC has taught us about the Freedom Charter, and that is what President Zuma is speaking about. We are here to say that we refuse to be slaves. Today. So we're saying that we're saying saying to the Minister of Finance that we are still speaking on the issue of free education. And we are saying we are fine with RDP houses now. They must take the money for RDP houses and provide free education. Because we don't want to be given fish. We want to be taught how to fish. We don't want free houses. We want to know how to build our own houses. And it is only through education that we can achieve that. We are saying, abazali bethu, even today, at ShopRite, they're still having to pack groceries they cannot provide for their families. And people want to come and say we must march against the president. We're not going to do that. We want the soil. They must know that the march that will participate will be for land. And we are happy because in the wake of xenophobia, what we are saying as COSAS is that the people who must live are the ones who arrived in 1652. You must not attack any Africans. In fact, the environmental conditions don't even suit them. They have to use sunscreen because they don't belong here. They must go back to their country where there is no sun. And if they think, we are Africans, we are used to the sun, there's nothing that will ban us. And we're saying, Sholozi is not just a leader of South Africa, but a leader of the African continent. Because those African leaders were not doing anything. And seeing an example out of him. We are saying that as the Congress of South African Students, Jacob Zuma, President Malala is not going anywhere. And they say we have been bought to say this. I agree with them. We've been bought through free social grants. That's what Zuma did to buy us. We've been bought through feeding scheme. That is what Zuma is doing to buy us. We've been bought through free sanitary towels. And that is what we're saying as the people we must focus on. And it's not focus on Amanda! One last time, can we shake the stadium? Amanda! Thank you very much. Ubanaka joining COSAS.
Today we stand here as the black South Africans, the children of the working class, receiving grants and being able to live in this country, have free houses and have free access to health, and it is all because of the African National Congress as led by Comrade President Zuma himself. Amanda! Comrades! Ourselves today as students, ours is one only, and ours is that of wanting free education in our lifetime. Even today where we stand, we welcome the reshuffling that is being done by the president. But we still question the status quo of the education system that still stands to seek to promote the capitalist system in South Africa. Why is it still there? Why is it that today we do not see a change in the higher education system? We need to know when are those that are not doing their job are leaving the education system. They are holding us back and they are holding the black child back. We want to reassure comrades today that the program to conscientize the black South African in terms of the program and the agenda that we are driving today, we are there. We have the responsibility to conscientize the black South African in terms of their own responsibility to make sure that they take over the financial sector Russia stood 15 years of not being recognized by the World Trade Organization, China stood 12 years of not being recognized by the same white monocapital financial system. South Africa can do it. The youth that is here today is ready for that war. We are ready to suffer, comrades, if it means that we are going to take the means of production from the white people and bring it back to the black people. And there is no better person, comrades, to drive that agenda than the African National Congress as led by our president, and that is President Comrade Jacob Zuma. The rest, comrades, they can stand in funerals, they can stand on Facebook, they can send a call their hypocritical media briefings. We'll be here on the ground, conscientizing our black people, making them understand that this land is ours, the minerals are ours. They must go and rate us junk in their own bogus systems. We are going to rate ourselves as South Africans, as proud South Africans, and the land is ours, the mineral is ours. They must bring it to us as junk as it is. Amanda! The way to free education in our lifetime. The comrades of the African National Congress, the comrades of the African National Congress that are here today, comrade action. We need to know why are the people that are not delivering, given all the mechanisms in their hand, being appointed and given funding. Why is that we have not yet, up until today, delivered free education? That is all that we want, Comrade Zuza. We want free education, in particular starting with the poor, but eventually, when the economical change has come, the free education will be for everyone else, because we will all be equal in South Africa. It will not be a white person that is superior than a black person, but all of us will be equal and having and deserving all that is in South Africa for all of us. Amanda! Away, two! Thank you, Chairperson.
Amanda! Tswane, are you here? Tswane, are you here? Ekuruleni, are you here? Ekuruleni, are you here? Josie, are you here? Northern Cape, are you here? Comrades, let's move on. We are going to introduce quickly the leadership that is on stage, so that you know who's here. We've got provincial chairpersons of the ANCYL clique from different provinces and the secretaries. You have already seen Gauteng. Comrade Matume is here. Comrade Bones Budisa is also here. Where's Bones? Western Cape is here. Comrade Khalid Mohammed is here with a nice suit, very shiny suit, economic freedom in our lifetime. The Secretary of the Western Cape, Comrade Andy Lambani is here. Yes, Amanda, Comrade Andy. We are going to introduce NEC members. We are on stage. Comrade Jane Koza from the West Rand is here. Comrade Thabo Mutle, NEC member is here. Comrade Mkuseli is also here. Comrade Lise Omares from Northern Cape is also here. Comrade Joy Maimela is also here. Stand up, Comrade Joy. Comrade Lerato Moache is also here. Comrade Kumane Mukwebo is also here. The leadership of the ANC, I do not have the credentials, although I'm a PC member of the ANC. But next time. Comrade Njabulon Zuza, The Secretary General of the ANCYL is also here. Comrade Regine Kabinde, Mabala Noise is also here. Viva Mabala Noise, viva! Ayaye Mabala Noise, ayaye! Ayaye Nasty C, ayaye! Can we welcome the Secretary General of the ANCYL on stage? Viva Jabulan Souza, viva! Viva Mshazi, viva! Amanda!
Amanda! Amanda! Amanda! Amanda! Amanda! Amanda! Amanda! Amanda! Umandelo taishome. Umandelo taishome sasele. Oseyaya. Owase lusaga. Umandelo taishome. Umsholo for President Jacob Zuma, viva! Viva, Kosas, viva! Viva the ANCYL, viva! Royal Lions roar! Royal Lions roar! Royal Lions roar! Comrades, we come here firstly with a message that says the President of the African National Congress and the country will serve the remainder of his term as President of the ANC and President of South Africa. Those who want to remove the President must know that we will meet each other on the ballot. And when we go to the ballot, we will continue to vote for the African National Congress. Those who will want to use wrong measures of regime change to try and remove the President, they will meet us on the streets. This country cannot be held at ransom by 40 safe SA marchers masquerading as representatives of the people. The problem in this country is that as young people we want to see a better future. And a better future is not through us receiving receiving welfare grants. A better future to us is free education in our lifetime. A better future to us is an equal share in the economy of this country. A better future for us is the ability to own the means of production. We cannot sit and rest whilst the children of the privileged, white monopoly capital are worried only about protecting their wealth. The first people who are affected by downgrades are the rich people. They ultimately affect us, but we cannot be told by fake, fraudulent rating agencies who are going to come to this country and tell us how to manage our affairs. Why should we rely on people who have been proven before that they are criminals? Where was Safe SA when we were marching against ABSA to say that ABSA must pay back the man? They never supported us. When we marched to the Western Cape in the doors of the DA to say, DA, you are harboring racists, they were not there. Their racists are still sitting with them. And they have a nerve to think that they can come to Lutuli House. Lutuli House is a revolutionary building and will protect it with everything that we got. And I must say that it is only the African National Congress Youth League that can gather young people in midday afternoon and they stay to show their dedication to the organization. The strand that we are showing today is the same strand in which we will go and meet them on the streets. Unfortunately, we have to go back to the NWC meeting that is underway. But we can assure you that President Zuma is president today, he will be president tomorrow, he will be president moving forward. And we are not going to be deterred. And anyone who stands in our way of radical economic transformation must be set aside. We have been saying, as the ANCYL, Treasury has not delivered on the State Bank. Treasury has failed to introduce legislation that will empower young people. That is why today we are saying the future is bright because of young people who understand the plight of young people who have been given serious responsibilities, which amongst others is to fight crime. And I therefore call Comrade Mzwandile. Comrade Mzwandile. Amanda! Amanda! It's in Lengo, oh! He tweet. Amanda! Comrade Mzwandile led the ANC Youth League. And we are happy, Mzwandile, that you are leading this city. Out of great adversity as a young person, you understood the kind of campaign we were supposed to launch here in Ekurhuleni. And we launched that campaign. You are a living testimony that the ANC must regenerate. And if it does not regenerate, it will die. And that is how we were able to maintain this particular city. Comrade Mzwandile, please, I would like you to acknowledge as well, I'm a comrade, I'm a minister, then bese utetela mama action. So tell my comrades from, who's an comrade? Yeah. They are comrades who we are hosting in this country from ZANU-PF. Viva ZANU-PF, viva! Viva ZANU-PF, viva! Just click.
Viva ZANU-PF, viva! Mugabe, viva! Viva ANC, viva! Viva Comrade Zuma, viva! Amandla! Amandla! Abasha imperialism. Thank you. My name is Comrade Christine from ZANU-PF Youth League. Sisonke.
Long live President Zuma, long live! Long live President Zuma, long live! Long live ANC, long live! Long live ZANU-PF! Long live President Mugabe! Abasha imperialism! Sisonga mama comrades. Thank you.
Amandla! Amandla! Viva ANC, viva! Viva ANC, viva! Viva ANC Youth League, viva! Viva ANC Youth League, viva! My comrade, I'm not going to be long. Our problem is that we are dealing with people who do not understand. When the imperialists give you a note, you put it in your pocket, and you confuse it and you think it's an employment from the ANC government. When it gets delivered to us, because that insurance is no more, you want to cry. Deployment are not a right in the ANC. Deployment are a privilege. We are not shocked today that Standard & Poor has felt that that letter that they gave to that other minister must now be shared with all of us. And they thought President Zuma was going to be a coward. But President Zuma stood by his decision. He made a good decision and gave an opportunity to one of our own. We know Comrade Malusi Gigaba in the African National Congress. We know him in the ANC Youth League. We are not confused. The rating agencies, those who have come, those who are still coming, we are resilient as the people. We want to make sure that we run this government and liberate our people. This program is about that. As we march to the future, comrades, the Youth League said to us, we must come and see that they still have the membership. And yes, we agree you are here. We want you to know, comrade, that change is painful. Change is costly, sometimes confusing. What we see today in our movement, the African National Congress, is a very clear indication to us as a young generation that time has come that we take our movement to propel it to a greater future. We are sick and tired of the confusion that we are seeing. We are sick and tired of all the things, of these many press conferences that we don't know what we have become. We know every day, comrade, we watch generation. There is no confuse. What we saw today is unprecedented. In fact, one of the great spokespersons of the ANC said that he has never seen so many press conferences. If you ask these press conferences, what were they about? They were about one man. Now, there is no way we must allow that. People must wait for their turn to lead so that they can appoint ministers. A consultation remains nothing else but a consultation. And there is no one amongst our leaders who spoke who said that the president did not consult them. If the president had a different view, it must be recorded as such so that we don't confuse our people. So we want to ask you, comrades, to say, we must be behind our organization. We must fight and unite the ANC. We must force all our leaders, regardless of their standpoint as individuals, to unite and unite our organization. What we cannot tolerate is an ANC that is divided, is the ANC that is not in power. So this gathering is a gathering to say to our leaders, please, we elected all of you, the 6 of you. We still trust the 6 of you united. This thing of many press statements and many things that are said on the street, they don't represent the ANC of Oliver Tambo. Many of us, comrades, we must say this year today, we never joined the ANC of Pravin Gordhan. We are not going to divide the ANC on the basis of an individual. We are not going to do that under any circumstances. The leadership must sit down and lead us properly. We still believe in President Zuma. We still believe in Deputy President Ramaphosa, SG Mantashe, Mambalega, Mam JC, as well as Babu Mkhize. These are the leaders we elected in Mangaung. What they are now doing, they are falling to the traps of the enemy, which is monopoly capital. We want to say to them, time has come that you return to your organization and sit down and address us. We are here as your children. But we think that we have grown. In December, we might have a date with all of you. It is no longer far-fetched. We might have a date with all of you because it is becoming very clear that if we continue to trust you with our organization, it will perish. And we don't want to lead the ANC in opposition. But comrade, I'm not here to talk. I want to introduce Comrade Kenzani Kubai, the new Minister of Energy, who's the former Deputy Secretary of the Youth League here in Gauteng. I led with her, we know her. She's not anything new. Comrade Kubai, just greet the people.
We are the future. No one can stop us. Amandla. Viva President Jacob Zuma, viva. Hands off, President Jacob Zuma, hands off. Amandla.
Thank you, Comrade Kenzani. I also want to Comrade Thandi Mahambe-Hlala, the former Provincial Secretary of the ANC Youth League in the Western Cape. We know her, we served with her. We're with her all the time, comrade. So these comrades are not new, they are known to us. Comrade Mahambe-Hlala.
Amandla! Ngawethu! Phansi ngamaskara phokumbutho wethu phansi! Awahamba amaskari awahambe! Amandla!
Comrade, as I conclude, all of us sitting here, we've long been in junk status. So what was presented, it's because it's beginning to affect those who own the means of production. We want to say, Comrade Nomvula, go to the officials of the ANC, the 6 of them, and tell them that young people and the people of South Africa support them fully on the program for radical socio-economic transformation. Secondly, we support them fully for the return of the land to our people. That's the mandate that we gave them, not these things of going to the television. Amandla!
Comrades, let's welcome Mama Action. Comrade Nomvula Mokonyane. Viva Nomvula Mokonyane, viva! Viva Mama Action, viva! Aye, Mama Action, aye! Scalama flat, ilapo, scalama flat, ilapo, scalama flat. Scalama flat, ilapo, scalama flat, ilapo. Scalama flat, ilapo, scalama flat. Amandla!
Samthathu Zuma osambeke luthuli sathi mfoka msholozi uzusiphathe ngoxolo osamthathu Zuma osambeke luthuli sathi mfoka msholozi
Zuma uzosiphathe ngoxolo. Asamthathu Zuma sayomfaka ePitori. Sathi mfo kamsholozi. Zuma uziphathe ngoxolo. Yamemeza insimbi. Yathume emadlebeni. Iyolehlanisa umfana. Iyoneba ngisathane. Yamemeza insimbi. Yathume emadlebeni. Iyoneba ngisumfana. Iyoneba ngisathane. Asamthathu Zuma sayomfaka eluthuli. Sathi mfo kamsholozi. Zuma uziphathe ngoxolo. Asamthathu Zuma sayomfaka ePitori. Sathi mfo kamsholozi. Uziphathe ngoxolo. Amandla wethu. Long live the ANC, long live. Long live the ANC, long live. Viva President Jacob Zuma, viva. Viva President Jacob Zuma, viva. Long live the fighting spirit of Oliver Tambo, long live. Oliver Tambo, awubambi isandla sam. Oliver Tambo. Oliver Tambo, awubambi isandla sam. Wetambo bam. Ngithi Oliver Tambo, awubambi isandla. Oliver Tambo. Oliver Tambo, awubambi isandla sam. Wetambo. Tambo sibambe ungasiyekeli. Awubambi nasebuthimeni. Oliver Tambo, awubambi isandla sam. Wetambo. Tambo sibambe ungasiyekeli. Awubambi nasebuthimeni. Oliver Tambo, awubambi isandla sam. Wetambo ba. Sithi Oliver Tambo. Oliver Tambo.
Oliver Tambo, owami isandla sam, weTambo bam. Bathethatha nasepasuka. Batithula ubulale. Yonke lemfembe. Nalamaphutha. Athiwo Oliver Tambo pha. Owami isandla sam, Oliver Tambo. Oliver Tambo, owami isandla sam.
Amandla wethu. Solomoni. Solomoni. Iyo Solomoni. Happy 30th anniversary to Seiko. Happy anniversary. Long live the ANC Youth League. Long live. Ayihune Youth League. Ayihune. Ayihune Youth League. Ayihune. Viva Kosasi. Viva. Each one. Viva Sasko. Viva. Fambili nge-PYA phambili. Thank you, my comrades. Hakikalepili kaudumelisa maluku. ANC Youth League. Akosasi. Asasko. Libataka ufela ba South Africa barishebileng. Moli television tsabona ko malapeng who are not here with us. Ho ateng ha lona ba ba leng Momo Stadium. Ho bontsha hape hore rona re le batjha ba ANC, re le youth ya ANC. Siyazi ukuthi okwethu ukuthi siyabovuka ibambe. Maseyikakile kwa African National Congress. Kusukuma thina siyabovuka ibambe. So buza kusasa ukuthi konje bekuthiwa soyenzani la siyakhona. The leadership of the ANC Youth League that is here led by Comrade Njabulo, members of the NEC of the Youth League, the leadership of the ANC that is here as well, in particular of Ekuruleni and Comrade Umzwandile Masina, our new ministers who are here, comrades, Siafika Kolamanje, we've just come in, Comrade Njabulo, the SG of the ANC Youth League. You will remember that every Monday is ANC Day. So yesterday, the ANC had a special National Working Committee convened. But before that special National Working Committee, our officials met in the morning. And in the course of that, they also were invited to another boardroom to meet with the delegation of the Integrity Commission. And after those meetings, they then resolved together with us members of the NWC that we will then have an extended NWC today at 2 o'clock. And our officials were ANC. Met again the whole day today in the morning, actually in the morning, and we only started our National Working Committee, an extended one, now at 2 o'clock. An extended National Working Committee includes the SG of the Youth League. It also includes the President of the ANC Women's League, and then all chairpersons and secretaries of provinces. We come in from that National Working Committee. That National Working Committee had to sit and reflect on the new developments. But one of the baseline, the key thing that we want to say, we know that the NWC is still in session. But fact is, ANC ayichiki, uZuma uzoba umongameli we-ANC until 2017, masifika e-conferencing. And understanding the transition between 2017 and 2019, uPresident uZuma uzoqhubeka umongameli size siyofika ku-2019. Lokho siyavumelana, moreyadumelana. Okunye futhi esivumayo ukuthi ba-ANC kawufela harona riyarumiwa hasethi rirumilwe riyabizwa hape ukuthi ungasayi labe sikuthume khona woza futhi manje sikuthume kwenye indawo. Angithi nami ngiyakhumbula bengingumele mpremier ngithi ngangena eSt George ngicabanga ukuthi ngizophinda ngiwupremier. But because the ANC yathi kwanele ngawo kuba upremier, manje ngidila nesanitation. ANC. So that is one of the important things that we have agreed on, ukuthi barunga ba ANC, barunga ki ANC. Abarunga ki Save South Africa, abathunywa ngabantu emngcwabeni, abathunywa yiCOSATU, abathunywa yiSACP, bathunywa yi-ANC. Okunye okusemqoka ukuthi esikuvumayo futhi esikushoyo ukuthi asikho isithunywa se-ANC okumele sithandwe ngaphezu kwesinye isithunywa se-ANC. No deployee is above any other deployee of the ANC. Siyafana, sikhokhelwa umsholozi yedwa ngoba masesiyenza i-door to door, singena emizini, singena emakhaya, ubuso obuku-ballot paper obukamsholozi yedwa. Thina banye, it's Zuma and the others. It's the president and the others. There is no other process. And what we have always said as ANC, asimfihli umongameli to be for the ANC. Remukenya mo balloting. South Africans have voted for the ANC president, knowing that he shall be the president of the country, but understanding that he's a deployee of the ANC. So, there is no confusion around that. The fourth thing is that siyavumelana sisonke, rijumelana kaufela, hurry. Harry Moni Museveni oenditsweng ke President Jacob Zuma. It was unfortunate, and it is still unfortunate, and it will still be unfortunate. Ukuthi abanye abantu abama-deployiwe ANC kubonakala ukuthi bona abathembeki, and yet omunye wafike yi-engineer ephuma eCape Town Technikon, uTrevor Manuel. He was not an economist. Samfaga. Ukomlethu uPravin Gordhan wayengaziwa umuntu, wamthinta uZuma wamfaka. Waphatha engaphathi umthwalo ophuma kwaGodi, nephatha umthwalo ophuma kumanifesto we-ANC. Ugigaba yingane ye-ANC. Kungenzeka abe mnyama kunoGordhan, kodwa uyafana, uyisithunywa se-ANC. Kungenzeka uzalelwe enhluphekweni emandeni wamfundisi, kodwa uyisithunywa se-ANC. Bayafana. What we are appealing is for the world and the people of South Africa to respect the processes that make a government, that constitute a government. It can't be correct that when Zille told the world about colonialism, we never interfered. Save South Africa, any other person, even Asemingwabeni, people never said a thing. Fagiani ingane ANC. Then people start talking about ukuthi cha irandi lizowa, beliphansi aliwe sizolqosha. That's what we must deal with. Inhlupheko yethu is because we have been managing a system that cannot help us to realize the objectives of the Freedom Charter. That's where the fault lines have been. But ulongamalala lo, uZuma lo, abantu kodwa abantu bemthanda. Okale wathi makube ne-NDP eSouth Africa. Today we have a National Development Plan. A few years ago, we had burials every day abantu beshona eSouth Africa. Wafika uNamalala with his team. Namhlanje sipha abantu ama-ARV, ibiyase sabafaka i-cocktail itadipilisi tse-6. Ukuyeli lot dipilisi right under this president. Namhlanje we all know ukuthi imali engena ku higher education has been multiplied 6 times by this Jacob Zuma. Okwesi-4 uthi namhlanje we all know riyatseba kaofela hore uPresident Zuma wenza lento ekhulunywa kwabo Nelson Mandela yokuthi abantu base-West, the West cannot dictate to us who our friends should be namhlanje. Ngoba ngalesa sikhathi sihlupheka, they were not with us. So we can't abandon those that are with us because of the pressures of the West. Siyayifuna la BRICS sizoyiqinisa. Siyayifuna le mali ephuma eBRICS sizoyiqinisa. And what we're also saying is, i-investor ifana nawe mawenzi window shopping. Iyabukela ukuthi ithandana. Abangasithandi isimo sokuthi, fact is, Malusi, the minister is still a minister from the ANC. The medium-term economic framework is still the same. It is still the ANC that is in power. The problems in the ANC, the developments that happened amongst the officials are not a reflection of an unstable ANC. We have resolved our differences, you'll hear tomorrow. What has forced this moody group to raid us within a period of 2 days and give us this? Our view is, it's all about political rating. It has nothing to do with the economy. But we are also saying, because now we have seen hyenas in the sheepskin. Because you can't support the opponents of our national democratic revolution and say you are doing it to save South Africa. You can't support the opponents of our national democratic revolution and even invite people into your press conference and sing Senzenina when you could not do it before you got redeployed. President Jacob Zuma, there is nothing different that he has done. The NWC, my comrade, is now discussing the way forward. And we're saying to the Youth League, we're saying to COSAS, we're saying to the PYA, Oza Friday, Sibalindile. Sibalindile, labafuna ukuvakashela ngenkani, asibamemanga bazimemile, eyethu leya building. Sibalindile. We're saying on the 12th of April, President Jacob Zuma will be turning 75. We're going to celebrate it here in Gauteng. We're going to celebrate it in Cape Town. Together with the youth of South Africa. Together with the veterans of the ANC. Together with the people of Soweto and Gauteng, because members of the ANC in Gauteng love Jacob Zuma. Members of the ANC in Gauteng respect the ANC. The last thing that we're also going to do is to go to Parliament. There is no member of Parliament who got into Parliament out of his conscience. ANC, manifesto ANC. There is no one who represents Umzwake and not Josagawake. Silindile the motion of no confidence. We will make it a motion of confidence. We will make it a motion of confidence because our struggle has been a resistance against a minority that wants to dominate the majority. So we can't go to Parliament and have the minority wanting to dictate to the majority about the future of this country. It can be a Muslim imane odwa umhlophe emva kwakhe. So we can't be fooled. Nalabo abaphuma kwa ANC were saying there is no secret ballot in the ANC because tina kwa ANC we don't hide our things. Sarunari of the ANC. Otherwise, Tabatu Mtolo wako ugotuke. Saningi wa ANC ashoti ngawe sishota ngala banga phandle. That's what is going to happen. Bangayibiza noma kunini in the parliament, we will deal with it. Nalaba abasebenzisa imingcwabo ukuthukanisa, we are saying bazathana amabhadi. Mhlawumbe that's why they are reshuffled, because emngcwabeni you talk about unsalifu. Mawuya emngcwabeni uyoduduza abantu abashonelwe. You don't turn members of the ANC into celebrities. Comrade X, we love you, the world loves you, you are good, and then we see the former president pointing at PG to say, Ayoyona, Indo ANC, we are Africans. Siyawuhlonipha umngcwabo. Lifuya hloniphiwa. And even with President Jacob Zuma, what happened at the City Hall? Actually, President Zuma postponed a memorial service. It is the family, Yenashan Bolton, who went to Lutuli House and told the officials of the NC, Oti, if family are coming to Pravin, coming to Ukefi, Wamet Kathada, doesn't want to president. That's what the Sinkanang Sintula Muran. Ushompa Mula, Ushompa Maikulo Alilapa. Reality Maori, Mafunga Umemiwi. But the president respected that. But because he's the president of the ANC, he then decided to say, we will still give an official funeral for Comrade Kathrada. And then he said, I will get the deputy president to take responsibility of these things. The person who decided to postpone the memorial service indefinitely is Comrade Cyril Ramaphosa. It's not Zuma. It is not. But because everybody is passionate about talking bad of President Zuma, even when the presidency issued a statement, we never read about it. We never read about it, and yet you remember the statement that was issued by the presidency of the Republic of South Africa did say that Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa will be the one who leads government processes. So, so, these are the lies that have been said to rubbish our president and Ritokhana Kayen. I'm sure you saw as I was singing. President Zuma, we meeting the SNU. Because at the end of the day, we want to come out as a united national working committee, go to the National Executive Committee, come to you members of the ANC and tell you yes, the top six was consulted about the changing of a minister of finance. And that is going to be the message. These other comrades of President paper. This is what normally happens. But that's not showing up. And the youth think you've got the right to claim these comrades. Because again, we can't shape the future without the future leaders being part of it. It can't be correct. And two, it can't also be correct that the youth league can't claim something that can really give hope to young people. That in the ANC, we do believe in the wisdom of young people. Abanye namhlanje, they are 75, abanye bana 52, abanye bana bungapi. Umalusi is 46, but tukale emnaganan. He's a child of the ANC. He's been a deputy minister of Home Affairs. He's been a minister of Home Affairs. He's been a Minister of Public Enterprise. Simfunani. In fact, he's got more experience than the former minister, because the former minister, all he was involved in was to be the Minister of Finance. Cabinet. Push comparison. Because even when we took over this country, we were never told that you must be a professional to be an MEC. There was no requirement of your qualifications. Our qualification is selflessness, is organizational discipline, is accountability, is to serve the people of South Africa under the ANC. That is the requirement. They can put their qualifications, yes, they are important, but remember, the mandate comes from the ANC. The ANC deploys and redeploys. We are going to have to accept that the president is not going to be here, because the minute akatwa mole abambadala usindile bemfuna ukumtshela emehlweni, so uthi ufuna ukuhlala abazwe ngezakhe ababone ngosi. Ayisizwana. So uhlezi laphana uzwa ngezakhe ubabona ngosi. Laba bebeshaya izandla bejabulile esifeni kulokuthi bakhiphe ukufa kumndeni. We are with them there. 2, laba abathela i-National Disciplinary Committee bazositshela ukuthi bazodisciplina kanjani uNzuza tomorrow when they've been so ill-disciplined. Laba abathela i-Integrity Commission bazositshela ukuthi how did they leak their report to the media before they could even talk to the president. And in any case, no report asiyazi, ayisisi ndawo, usezophatha Zuma, 2017 conference and 2019 the next elections. Their integrity is now under question. Asambeni, Ropaneka Lapushanu, ANCYL and those that are organizing Shayala Vuga Elutuli Sibalindile. Lesbili Rishapa Mugiti Isimwadikasi Mugiti Okaskeme Walibalwa Mohaute Ekekeli Kulu Nabantu Abanini Nomjaivo Omningi Nomtulo Omningi the politiki Eningi, because we're celebrating the birthday of our president. I want to thank the ANC Youth League and the Women's League, Comrade Muzanti, and your leadership in Ekuruleni. You have really shown that the ANC lives, the ANC leads. In the year of Oliver Tambo, unity cannot be unity, ye fake. Unity cannot be unity, a plastic mask. It must be unity, in the trenches, in defense of our revolution. Amanda, long live President Jacob Zuma, long live. Pata Msholozi until 2019, Pata. Pata Mamalala until 2019, Pata. Thank you, my comrade.
Pata! Viva Mama Action, viva! Comrades, thank you very much. We want to say to Musi Maimane and his ugly friends, we are waiting for you. On Friday, you will find the ANC Youth League with shamrocks and all weapons available in our disposal. Amanda, good night, comrades. Stalingoma, teachers, Stalingoma.
Comrade Todla.
Oh, my God.